Welcome back to the channel Coding Help. So in this video, we are going to solve the problem weekly contest 498. And this is the third problem in sequence of weekly contest. Let's see what this problem want to say. They are saying we have given two integer n and m. So it means that n cross m grid 2D matrix, right? Again, we have given sources. So in sources, we have given three things, row and column, then color. So we are putting that row and column grid, we are putting the color, right? Initially, all cells are uncolored, means we are representing it as 0. Got it? Now, what they are saying at each time instant, okay? Every currently colored cell spread its color. So whatever current cell is colored, so this is spreading their adjacent cell with their color. Okay. What are the adjacent cell? Left, right, top, and bottom. Okay. Now, sometimes what happening? Both color are coming at the same times. Same times. Okay, so in that case, what we will do, what our color have the maximum value, we will put that color one. Okay, let's understand with this example. 3 cross 3, we have grid 3 cross 3. This is initially empty and all colored fill with 0. Now, source 001 means 0th row, 0th column, we are putting one color 1. Again, 222 means second row, second column, we are putting 2. Then what happened? Current time stamp is 0 for this one and 0 for this one. What will happen at time stamp 1? This will spread their color into their adjacent bottom or right. There is no top and left. Same for this one. This will spread at time stamp 1 left and top. Good. Now at time stamp 2. Time stamp 2, this will spread their color at here. This will spread here. And again, this will spread here and here. What will be the value? 1, 1, 1. But this is also spread. This is also spreading color 1, like 2, 2, 2, 2. At time stamp 2, 1 and 2 both are there, right? So what we need to take? We need to take the maximum among them, right? Now understand with the second example. They have given 3 cross 3. Grid is same, initially filled with 0. Now we need to put 0th row, first column. We are putting 3 and first row, first column, we are putting 5. Now what will be? This is the time stamp 0. Now time stamp 1, what this will spread? This will go left, right and bottom. Okay. But the bottom time stamp is already 0. Okay. We can't change or we can't do anything whichever time stamp is lesser than my time stamp because this will update this index at time stamp 1 but their time stamp is already 0, right? Again for the 5, it will update left, right, bottom and top. But this timestamp is 0 and it will go at timestamp 1. Okay, that's why we won't be able to update. Which we will give preference to timestamp. Okay, if timestamp is equal, then we are able to change. Good. Here, timestamp is 1, timestamp is 1, timestamp is 1. And there is no color conflict, so we will update. Again, timestamp 2, this will update here and here. So finally, we need to return 3335555 like that. So how we will do? Let's try to understand. Okay, let's check with our first example. 1 1 0 0 0 0 0. Okay, this is given as 2, right? And we have to take one time stamp. Okay, because we need to check the time stamp also. Initial time stamp is 0 0. What will be the time stamp of this one? Okay, initially we will take time stamp as a int max. Okay, if we will take 0, so next time we won't be able to update minimum index, right? Okay, in minimum time stamp where we are able to reach. Okay, if we will take 0, so we won't be able to, if we'll go to our nearest, okay, nearest one. So we want to be able to choose which one is the minimum, or always we will give the preference to the minimum timestamp. Then if both timestamp is equal, then we will go give the preference to the maximum color value, right? That's why we are taking here into maximum. Now again, we will check the nearest grid. So nearest grid, we will check what is the timestamp. So timestamp is int max, and now current timestamp is coming as a 1 and 1. So okay, so current timestamp is lesser. That's why we will update the this current color 1 again. This will also check timestamp. This one is a 1 1. So this will update color 2 2. Now this will update. This will update their nearest value to timestamp 2. Okay, we'll update 1. Again, we will update 1. Timestamp will be 2. Again, we will update 1 here. Timestamp will be 2. Now, this one timestamp is 1. This will go to nearest. Here timestamp is 2. And current timestamp is also 2. So, we will check timestamp is same as whatever coming timestamp is. If both timestamp is equal, that time we will do the preference to the maximum value. This value is 1 and this value is 2. This will we will give the preference to the maximum value. We'll give preference to the maximum value. We'll give preference to the maximum value. Or finally, we will update like this. Right? So how we can do the code? Let's see the another example. We have given 3 and 5, right? Time stamp will be 0 0. Good. Now we will go to, okay, first we'll check this one or adjacent thing. Timestamp 1, timestamp 1. Okay, 1 1. So this will update 3 3. This will go here also. This will say timestamp is 1. And this grid will say I have already updated some value at timestamp 0 only. So I can't give you preference to you. Okay, then this will be 5 only. Now again this will check timestamp 1, timestamp 1. Okay, timestamp 1 and timestamp 1. Again, this condition will not be updated. Okay, because of this, this will give you timestamp 1. We can't update timestamp 0 value to timestamp 1, right? So that's why we won't be able to update this 3. Just we will update its nearest value, like 5, 5, whichever timestamp is maximum, greater than this grid timestamp. Again, this will update here. Timestamp will be 2 and 2. This will update 5 and 5. Right? Now let's implement with the code. We need to take grid and timestamp. Right? We need to first update the sources value with zero timestamp. Initially, we will fill all the timestamp with the infinite, right, maximum value. Then, wherever timestamp is zero, we will take into the our queue. Okay, this is the BFS solution, right? Then again, we will do BFS to the each node, and inside that BFS, we will use the condition. Or what condition we will use? Let me show you the code also. I have taken this one grid and timer. Initially, we have filled with time with the maximum value. Now we are taking the queue. We are updating wherever like our timer is integer maximum. So we are updating with color and timestamp with zero. Okay, in source, whatever value is coming, we are updating in grid. And if this is already there, okay, and again we are trying to update at the same index, so whatever maximum value will be there, we will update. Okay, so it means that one is coming at 0 and 0. Again, they will say 0 and 0, we need to update 3. So we will update at this one value only. Okay, now we are checking wherever timestamp is 0, we are like adding into the queue because we'll do BFS. Directions, these are the directions. If q is not empty, we will poll the value, okay, then we'll check x, y, and this grid color value, then timestamp of that one. Again, we will go in all four direction and we will check these are under our grid only. This is not out, this should not be the out of grid, right? If our timer is greater than t plus 1, got it? T plus 1 means this will go here at t plus 1. Okay. Here timestamp is 1, so it will be at 2, 2. But they are saying if here timestamp is greater than 2, so that case we will update the timer at 2 only. If it means there is 3, any value is 3, so we'll update timer to 2 and we will update the current value. Okay. Always give preference to the timer. Again, now what they are saying, else if timer is changed, this is also coming at 2 and this is also coming at 2. In that case, we will use the maximum color value. So that's why we are taking maximum color value. Or finally, we will return the grid. Okay, let me show you the submission. Now it's submitting the simple test case and it's accepting the code. Okay, thanks for watching. See you in the next video.